In January of 2025, OnePlus kicked off the new year by releasing not one, but two new phones. If budget and value are more important than bells and whistles, the OnePlus 13R is a stellar phone choice for you. But don't get me wrong, there's still a few bells and whistles, just a bit less than the souped-up OnePlus 13. My name is Kozub, and I've been hands-on with the OnePlus 13R for nearly 2 months now. I've got to test out the cameras, gaming performance, and more while flipping back and forth between the OnePlus 13 for comparison's sake. While the OnePlus 13 is more powerful and better, when it comes to actual day-to-day use, if you go with the OnePlus 13R, the main difference is going to be you'll have a little more cash in your bank account without giving up too much in terms of features and function over the most expensive OnePlus flagship. Before we dive too deep into the phone, I want to let you know that I did receive this device for free from OnePlus for testing purposes. And in order to get the phone ahead of time, I attended a media event organized by OnePlus where they paid for my travel, food, and accommodations. Having said that, they didn't get any input on the content of this video or get to see it ahead of time, so I have no idea if they'll actually like it or not. So I care more about if you actually like the video, and if you do, consider subscribing to the channel. You may not know what a big difference you can make with that one single click, but trust me, if you're my one and only new subscriber today, it would be enormously helpful in terms of YouTube showing my videos to more people and then allowing me to spend more time making tech and gaming videos. With that out of the way, let's talk about the OnePlus 13R and how the company probably created their own biggest competition with this device. Right off the top, the things I like. Cameras and photography experience are fantastic. The overall lower price point is great if you buy your phone outright, and the amount of premium features that make things like gaming super fun on this device are fantastic. The drawbacks, there's no wireless charging, and it's a device that you do have to buy outright. You won't get to subsidize it through your carrier, at least not in every country. Style is subjective, but I think the OnePlus 13R is a beautiful phone. It's made with Gorilla Glass 7i and an aluminum frame, and it comes in two colors, Astral Trail and Nebula Noir. The display is a 1.5K 6.78-inch Pro XDR screen, which is not what you'd expect to see on a budget phone, which is just a tiny bit smaller than the 6.82-inch display on the OnePlus 13. The phone has an IP65 water-resistant rating, which is a fine level of dust and water resistance for normal everyday use, but different than the over-the-top water resistance of the OnePlus 13, which can safely spend time in a washing machine or a dishwasher. The processor in the OnePlus 13R is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is not as powerful as the Elite processor in the OnePlus 13, but in terms of how most people use their phones, this is going to be more than sufficient for everyday tasks and then some. In particular, I've been very impressed with the gaming experience on the OnePlus 13R. The display supports games at 120 frames per second, and there's something called a dual cryo velocity vapor chamber, which keeps the phone cool when it's doing demanding processes like playing games. As soon as you launch a game on your phone, the device automatically switches into game mode to optimize the CPU to enhance performance, balancing against battery life. The phone also comes with 12 gigabytes of RAM, which I consider a lot for a supposed budget phone, and 256 gigabytes of storage, which is kind of borderline for storage. If you're shooting videos in 4K, then your phone storage could fill up a bit quickly, so plan on using some cloud storage for photos and videos to keep plenty of room on your device for your favorite apps. Another design feature that's really nice on this phone is the physical switch on the side to toggle between different modes. You can physically move the slider between silent, vibration, and normal mode to control notifications for the way you want. And while you could achieve this through software, like many other devices do, I really liked having the physical button for these three different switches, so I figured I'd mention it in the review, because I thought it was cool. When looking at the design and performance, the overall theme here is OnePlus is offering a lot of value for each dollar you're spending on this phone. Furthering that value proposition, in the box you'll find something that you rarely see included with smartphones anymore, a power cable and a charging adapter. The OnePlus 13R also comes with a screen protector already on the phone's display. As far as battery goes, no complaints about battery life. The OnePlus 13R has a massive 6,000 milliamp hour battery. It's not exactly the same as the battery in the OnePlus 13, which charges faster, and it's actually a dual 3,000 milliamp system, but it's overall very good. You can expect to get a full day of use off of this battery, even if you're using the phone for some gaming during your lunch breaks or when you're winding down in the evening. When it's time to charge, you can use the OnePlus fast charging tech to get a full charge in 54 minutes. This does require a faster charger than the one included in the box, but hey, how exciting is it that you actually get that charging brick with your phone, period? The OnePlus 13R has an amazing camera system. It has a 50 megapixel primary sensor, 50 megapixel portrait sensor, and an 8 megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Some of the key features that you may be interested in are the Sony LYT700 sensor. This is the flagship sensor that delivers amazing image quality. 2 times optical zoom. You can get closer to the action without actually sacrificing image quality. Dual exposure algorithm. This is something that captures sharp outlines and fills in extra detail, light, and color. Live photo mode is something we've gotten used to on other devices, and it helps capture moments, allowing you to scroll back and choose the perfect shot. And you can shoot up to 4K at 60 frames per second if you're using this phone to make videos. There's also electronic image stabilization, and the front-facing camera has a surprising 1080p at 30 frames per second resolution if you're using that to shoot a talking head video like you might do for social media. The front camera also has face unlock, HDR, portrait mode, steady mode, time-lapse, retouching filters. It's a very well-featured front-facing camera. And within the camera app, you'll find a document scanner, a retouch feature, and Pro mode, so you can dial in very precise camera settings if you know how to use those things. There's a little bit of AI processing happening as you take your photos to adjust lighting and blur. After you snap your photos, you can dig into a variety of AI photo editing tools to boost detail, remove unwanted objects and people, and further reduce blur or remove reflections. The results vary a lot with these AI tools. Generally, removing people was perfect. Drawing over certain objects to remove them had more inconsistent results, sometimes to the point where they weren't actually usable, so I just had to revert to the original photo. Overall, I'd say the AI tools are on par with the experience of other phone makers who've been implementing these things. It's still early days, so sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. It's a bit hit and miss. You can see the possibility, it just needs a bit more refinement. OnePlus phones run on Oxygen OS. The OnePlus 13R runs on Oxygen OS 15. It's built on Android but adds customizations and features to make your phone feel a bit more personal. Alongside the new phones, the new version of the OS, Oxygen OS 15, also launched to include features like parallel processing. This makes the OS more responsive and smoother when you're using it. The operating system actually takes up less storage space on your phone. This is important if you're keeping your phone for many years, so there'll be room for future updates. The user interface is redesigned to be a bit more intuitive and user-friendly. Overall, less busy than previous versions of Oxygen OS. Oxygen OS could be a pro or con when you're considering this phone. It's a different version of Android, so if you've never used it before, you might take a day or two to get fully used to navigating and finding the new widgets and discovering ways to customize the settings. But there's some benefits that come with this OS, like a relatively easy way to wirelessly share files with friends who have an iPhone. Now that we've discussed design, features, cameras, and software, it's time to share some final thoughts on the OnePlus 13R. This is an excellent phone at a really great price. They saved money by going with a less powerful processor, but it's still a very capable Snapdragon processor. They've eliminated wireless charging, which, if you already have wireless chargers around the house, can be a bit of a drawback. The biggest drawback, I would say, is the lack of carrier support. I'm in Canada, and this phone is not subsidized by any of the carriers, so you have to buy it outright. If you're used to doing that already, no big deal, but if you've never had to buy a phone and pay the full retail price, it can be a bit of a sticker shock, even though this is a lower priced phone overall. This phone also has a lower level of water resistance and dust resistance compared to the 13, which has IP69, but honestly, that is such an over-the-top water rating. I don't think in any practical real-world use scenarios, you'll actually need to tap into that. Another feature that's really cool that is on both the 13R and the 13 is something called Aqua Touch. So if your phone screen is covered in little dots of water, either from a pool or rain, you're still going to be able to navigate easily when you're trying to swipe around on your phone. And if you live in a cold climate, like I do in Canada, your phone will work with some types of gloves as long as they're not too thick. The cameras on the OnePlus 13R are great for everyday photos and videos. It's also an excellent gaming phone with a beautiful display. So whether you're using it for leisure activities, your everyday stuff, work, this is a fantastic device. Hopefully you found this review helpful. If it was, consider subscribing to the channel, and then you can see more tech videos as they're published. For the in-between stuff, make sure to visit my website, geekingout.ca, or hit me up on social media. My name is Kozub. Thank you so much for watching this video.